Hey guys, you're watching Cutie Crafts. I am finally done all of my exams and I'm on my holiday break. I am so ready to get festive and I'm gonna try to make some projects while I still have time here in my studio / craft room. Every year when I'm trying to decorate the tree, I forget that I have these two ornaments in the ornaments box. These aren't even Christmas ornaments. This is the Monkey King from Journey to the West and his pig disciple, who I don't know what his name is in English, but basically what you do with them is you take the string, they make little snow angels in the air, I guess whatever they're doing with their arms and legs. I also have this one that is an actual Christmas ornament. I got this from my school and same idea. Just moves its arms and legs up like that. So taking inspiration from whatever this thing is, I'm going to be making a Santa Claus. I'll just need my perler or cow beads, some toothpicks or acrylic rods, a glue, and of course some string and the usual bead supplies. Since we're making Santa Claus in this video, I thought I would throw in a giveaway in collaboration with Art Cow Beads, so make sure you stay to the end of the video so that you can hear all the details and rules to enter. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with making Santa. I created this pattern myself, and it's really easy for you to create your own pattern if you want to make something other than Santa, or if you want to change up the Santa design a little. I based his face structure off of my Steve figure, so you can just search up some Minecraft figures and look at how to design a face and then change it up a little so that you can have a round beard, and I gave Santa some ears and his hat of course, and then for the body I made him a round chubby body with his black belt. To give it a more 3D effect, you can add layers, and I made an extra nose to glue on afterwards. And of course, since he's going to be flinging his arms and legs around, I made the limbs separately. You can pause the video here to copy down the design and just make sure you do this twice. I want this ornament to have a shiny finish to it, so I'm using Art Cow ironing film, and I have my iron set on the polyester setting. As usual, I'm just moving the iron in circular motions until I see that the beads are fused together, and it's a lot easier to see it when the film is clear. Regular ironing paper or baking paper works just as well, it's just that it won't have a shiny finish at the end, so that's why I'm using this film. And once it's all done on one side, I'm flipping it over and doing the exact same thing on the other. Once both sides are ironed, we're going to let Santa cool down for a little bit. And these are all the pieces I need to make Santa. Now for the assembling part, you're going to have to get 4 pieces of string around 15 centimeters each. This is what you'll be pulling on to make the arms and legs move, and I'm tying a double knot through one of the beads on the edge of the arm and leg pieces. This part can be a little tricky. It's like getting a thread through a needle hole, so you might need something to help you put the string through, and then you tie it twice and make sure to cut off any excess string. Once that's done, it's time to secure the limbs to the body and make sure that they can be movable when you pull on the strings. You can use toothpicks, but I have these acrylic rods that I use for my 3D crafts. The first thing to check when putting the rod through the arm or leg is that they are loose. They should be able to swing on the rod like this, so that when you pull the string, it can go up and then back down. If the arm is too tight on the rod, it will just go up and it won't go back down. So I'm just trying to loosen up the hole where it's connected to the rod by moving it a lot and just widening that hole. Now it's perfect and can move up and down, so we can attach these to the body. I picked a spot close to the edge of the shoulder area, but you can choose whichever hole you want depending on how long you want the arms to look. Just make sure that there's enough space between the arms so that they can move when the string is pulled. I really felt like one of Santa's elves assembling this toy. It's really fun to make, and it's not too hard, so you can make a bunch of these ornaments and give them out to your friends or family as quick little Christmas gifts. I realized Santa needed a little bit more structural support, so I made some 2x3 rectangles, glued them together, and stuck it on his face. Now it's time to attach the other side of Santa. Make sure that the rods go through the same holes that they went through for the arms and legs. It's a lot easier to do this part when you have toothpicks because they're not as long as these rods. This is the only way for me to do it because I want to make sure that I cut it exactly at the perfect length. Another reason to add that structural support on the face is that it makes sure you don't push too far down, otherwise you'll be clamping on the arm and leg pieces and that will make it hard for them to move up and down smoothly. So you want to make sure that there is a good amount of space between the two large Santa pieces. Once you make sure of that, don't forget to glue the second piece onto the structural support. Now I'm just checking that when I pull on the strings, the arms and legs do move up and can come back down. I'm just checking that the rods are flush with the beads on this side of Santa, and now I can use my pliers and cut the rods off so I can use them for other projects. Then of course I have to add his nose using some super glue, and I did this on both sides. If you want to control the arms and legs separately, then you can keep the strings as is and just figure out which string corresponds to which limb. But I'm going to tie a knot near the top of the string so that I can control all 4 of the limbs at the same time. Then I also tied another knot at the end of the string, but with a gold bead at the end so that I have something to grab onto when I want to pull on it. It was definitely difficult to get 4 thick strings through that little hole in the bead, but if you have the patience, you can get a bunch of different colored beads and put the strings through them so that it looks really pretty and colorful. I also put 1 more rod through Santa's hat to make him even more stable, and it's also a great place to attach the loop so that it can hang onto a Christmas tree. And that's how it's done. You can now make some cute Christmas ornaments, and let's give Santa a montage. So this is the finished Santa Claus ornament. It's just like the ones in the beginning of the video I showed you, where it can move his arms and legs. You could make an elf, a snowman, reindeer. It doesn't even have to be Christmas themed. The possibilities are endless. You can create whatever you want. Just use the same idea and you can make it have some movable arms and legs. If you do end up making one of these ornaments, make sure to tag me at CutieCrafts on Instagram or Twitter so that I can see it. And now for the fun part, announcing the giveaway that I'll be doing in collaboration with Art Cow Beads. So for this giveaway, I'm giving away 10,000 Art Cow mini sea beads to one lucky winner on Instagram. All you have to do is go to this post, give it a like, make sure you're following me at CutieCrafts and Art Cow Beads at Art Cow Beads. And number 3, make sure to tag your friends who you would love to bead with in the comments. The giveaway is open internationally and will end on December 30th, 2019 at 11:59 p.m. Along with the 10,000 beads, which by the way, I will choose the colors that you'll be receiving. I'll pick 10 different colors that you'll get, and Art Cow will also throw in a mini bead pegboard, some ironing film, as well as 1 tweezer. Since I'm collaborating with Art Cow, they are the ones who will be shipping the prizes out to the winner, and I'm just choosing the winner on Instagram. All of the details will be included in that post, so you can check it out in the description below so that you know how to enter properly. And yeah, good luck. Whoever wins, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun trying out their mini beads. And thank you again to Art Cow for letting me do this giveaway. There will be more to come, so this isn't your only chance to try to win some mini beads, but you'll have to stay tuned for that in a later video. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Santa Claus ornament. It was pretty fun to design and make it move, so I hope you try it out. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time with another Cutie Craft. Bye!